boys and girls. Okay, it's math time. And Miss Bowden has a lot of fun things going on for math right now. So let's get started. So we have done shapes, and we did shapes kind of quickly just because I wanted to get more into this next topic. So we've done 2D shapes. We did 3D shapes for 2 days. And now we're going to move on to a fun portion of math, which Miss Bowden likes to call fractions. Fractions can be super fun. I love fractions, and you might be asking, what's a fraction? Yeah, big word. What is a fraction? Well, a fraction is just a part of something. So everything that we have is made up of something. Like, for instance, let me go ahead and grab this as an example. This piece of paper. This piece of paper is one whole piece of paper. Do you agree? Yeah, I do too. It's a whole sheet of paper. Now, a fraction is part of this paper. So you've got all these little lines on this paper. But what if I say, take this paper and fold it in half? Okay, so you guys know how to fold things in half. Well, when you fold things in half, what happens? Let me draw the line so we can clearly see. Here, I got a darker marker. So I drew that line where my fold is. So if I fold this paper's whole, and I fold it, that means that I've got a part over here, half of it over here, and the other part over here, the other half over here. So these parts are called fractions. But the main thing and the main word about a fraction is that the parts are equal. We use that word equal all throughout math. When we're adding 2 plus 2 equals 4, when we're subtracting 9 minus 4 equals 5, or when we're balancing equations, saying that we've got 2 plus 2 on one side, and it's equal to, we got to figure out the same amount on this side, so maybe 3 plus 1. They're equal, they're balanced, they're the same amount. So fractions are parts of a whole that are equal, that are the same amount, or as what a fraction is going to talk about is the same size, because that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get into taking shapes and cutting them into different parts and seeing if they are the same size, if they are equal, meaning the same amount, the same size. So here's what I want you to think about. I'm going to write it down. A fraction is a part of a whole. And the big idea of it is not just a part of the whole, but it has to be equal sizes. Okay, so I got that nice and big for you. Fractions. It's part of a whole. It's just a little part of something. That's what a whole is. A whole is something, so a part of something. But it has to be equal sizes or equal pieces. Keyword being equal. So think about this. Okay. I can smell it right now. A pizza. Yummy, yummy, yummy. A pizza. Pepperoni and cheese. Or maybe you don't like pepperoni, you just want cheese on it. So let's just think of a cheese pizza. Okay. We know a cheese pizza, let me draw it, is in what 2D shape? A circle, right? That's our cheese pizza. Let's think of our cheese pizza as that circle. Okay. Now, this cheese pizza is going to be cut into slices, right? Because your mommy and daddy ordered this cheese pizza for dinner. And what they're going to do is the place that they ordered from is going to cut it into slices so you can take your slice and eat it, and mommy can take a slice and eat it, and so on. And think about your pizza. When you usually get them, are the slices usually the same size? Yeah. So watch Miss Bowden. I'm gonna chop up this pizza as fast as I can. Okay, let me see. Here's our pizza. Okay, I cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slices. Well, if you and your mommy and daddy and brother or sister are having pizza, you have enough for me to come over too, right? No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I definitely would come over and come share some pizza with you guys. Anyway, look at the slices. Are they all the same size? Yeah, so you're all going to eat the same size pizza slice. So they're all equal. They're the same size. But what happens if your pizza came like this? Watch, Miss Bowden. Let me draw that pizza again. Let's see if I can draw it as close as I can to this last one. Okay, here's that same pizza again, okay? Right there, I got that pizza. Now I'm gonna draw that same pizza to show you side by side. But watch what I'm gonna do this time. Look at these pizzas. What if your mommy and daddy ordered 2 pizzas for dinner for you guys to share? Okay. This pizza, everybody's getting the same size slice. So would that be fair? Yeah, look at this one. Look at the sizes. Are they cut up into the same size? Are they all the same triangle looking pieces? They are triangles, but look, this one's ginormous and this one's tiny. What if you got this itty bitty tiny piece, but your brother or your sister got this big old piece? Would that be fair? No, because you're going to say, I want some. Think of it as with M&Ms. Let's say Miss Bowden had 10 M&Ms. And I want to give you some, but I want us to have equal amounts. So I'm going to give you 2 M&Ms, and I'm going to keep 8 M&Ms. Is that fair? Do we have equal amounts? No, but if I gave you 5 M&Ms and I had 5 M&Ms, do we have equal amounts? Yeah, so a fraction, this is incorrect. This is not the right thing what a fraction is. This is the right thing about a fraction. It doesn't matter how many parts you might have when you cut something up. What matters is that are the parts the same size? So Miss Bowden's going to draw you a couple of shapes and we're going to practice. So let's see. And I want you to tell me, are they cut up into equal parts or equal shares? So let's see. Miss Bowden kind of draw different pieces so we can talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna draw one more. It's close enough to the best of my ability of drawing certain things. Okay, let's see. Okay, got it. I got a bunch of examples going. Okay, so let's start out and look at this first one. Look at that shape. Is it cut into pieces? Yes. It is cut into how many pieces? 2 pieces. Very good. Are those pieces the same size? Are they equal? Yes, they are the same size and they are equal. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that one because that one is equal shares. Very good. That one's cut into equal shares. Let's look at the next picture. Look at this next picture. Is that one cut into different parts? It is. How many different parts is this one cut into? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Very good. But are all 4 of those parts the same size? No, so they're not equal. This is not equal. So this is not fractions that are equal. That is not what a fraction is. Okay, let's go on to this picture. Look at it closely. Is that cut into parts? Very good. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Is it cut into equal size pieces? No. Miss Bowden tried to make it a little bit more, a little bit bigger, but I didn't. But no, that one's not cut into equal pieces. Very good. So that one's not showing fractions. Okay, what about this picture? Is that one cut into parts? Yeah, how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Very good. Are they all the same size? Are they equal? Very good. These are equal shares. This is a good representation of a fraction. Okay, let's look at this one. Is this one cut into parts? How many parts is this one cut into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Are they equal? Yes, they are all the same size, so that one is fractions. Very good. And let's look at this last one. Is this triangle cut into parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Very good. Are they equal? Yes, good job. That's showing fractions. Okay, let's look at this. These are all equal because why? They're all the same size. Very good. So a fraction is equal parts. It doesn't matter how many equal parts you have. You could have 2 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts. But as long as all the parts are equal, then you have got fractions. Fractions are going to be a lot of fun because fractions are used all the time in cooking and everyday life. So what we're just focusing on today is to say whether or not a shape is cut into equal or not equal parts. That's what we're focusing on, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 worksheets to practice that today. You're going to, on this one, look at the different shapes. And you're going to look at the pieces that they're cut into. Remember, it doesn't matter how many pieces it's cut into. What matters are all the pieces the same size. You gotta pay close attention to some of them. Are all the pieces the same size? Are they all identical? If they are, they're equal. If not, they're not equal. Same for this one. Are all the pieces identical? Do they all look the exact same? If they do, write equal. If not, then write not equal. And here's a challenge to think about an answer to explain what makes it have equal shares. Think about that. Remember, in order to be equal, every piece has to be the same exact shape and the same size. So that's going to be practiced in our equal and not equal pieces. Now, I'm going to give you one more page. And it's a coloring one to color all the ones that have equal pieces, red, and all the ones not equal, blue. Remember, they have to be the same shape. Every piece has to be the same shape. This one's not. But are all of these the same shape? and the same size? Yes, so that makes it equal. Okay, so that is going to be our fractions for the day, equal and not equal. Remember, fraction is a part of a whole that is cut into equal pieces, the same size and same shape pieces. What's a fraction? A part of a whole, and all the pieces need to be equal. They all need to be the same size and the same shape. Very good. And then you also have some extra practice, day 9 only. Day 9 is your extra practice for your homework, for your review. Okay, so I can't wait to move on with fractions later on, but you definitely have to get used to know if the shape is made of equal pieces or not equal pieces. Same size, same shape. You guys got this. See you guys later. Have a beautiful day today. I miss you all. Bye.